Hey Guardians, in this video I want to talk about the content that could be removed in the upcoming major expansion, The Witch Queen. Now I want to let everybody know that this video is being published before any release or any big information about The Witch Queen and about any content that will be removed. As of last year, Bungie made it out that they're going to be removing content from Destiny 2 to maintain its game, of course, get rid of the content that nobody really plays anymore, so new content could be in the major expansions, so again, like, they can maintain Destiny 2. So they stated that in Beyond Light that they removed the planets, Io, Titan, Mercury, Mars, and all the raids, Leviathan and stuff like that, and Scourge of the Past. Don't know why they got rid of Scourge, because it was still technically, the place was technically in the game, but I guess they needed to get rid of it because the Elixni camp would be there in Season of the Splicer. But other than that, we're going to talk about the content that could be removed in the upcoming expansion, The Witch Queen. So if you do enjoy these kind of videos, please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on that bell so you never miss out on any upcoming Destiny 2 videos. Other than that, let's get right into it. So my first idea is the two places, the Tangle Chore and Dreaming City, basically anything from the expansion Forsaken. Now, Forsaken had a lot of content, and it was amazing to have. However, it's probably the biggest amount of content that we have in this game, and taking that out could mean, hey, Witch Queen and Lightfall and whatever the next expansion is could have more space to put more stuff in there. Now, Forsaken again was one of the best expansions, and if they would ever bring any of the content from those expansions back in the legacy stuff later on in the future, I would be all down. I just feel like the Dreaming City and Tangle Chore are getting a bit kind of not that crazy. So first off, the Tangle Chore, why would I put that out there? Tangle Chore is not really a place you would go to if you don't count the overrides or the Wrathborn hunts or the stuff that you need to go there for the exotic quest. And of course, Spider is there, but you could always take Spider and put it somewhere else. And other than that, there's not really a lot of stuff there. Of course, Passage is there from Season of the Chosen, which I believe is like the main thing there that people actually go to instead of overrides and stuff like that. But if you take the seasonal content out, then it's going to get a bit dead. So Tangle Chore is a place that a lot of people might agree with me with. I don't know. Please leave your ideas down below. I'd love to hear them. But Tangle Chore is probably not like a cool place anymore. I think it's still cool, but I mean, it's not like a place I would see it ever like continuing in some kind of way in the story in the future. And I want to know you guys' thoughts as well, so please leave your thoughts on it. So I don't believe Tangle Chore is something crazy. And with the Dreaming City, again, we don't know what next season will hold, but if next season is the last season, we'll see the Dreaming City, will end the curse, technically the last wish, the dungeon, the Ascendant challenges, all the stuff in the Dreaming City that we saw in Forsaken would technically not exist anymore lore-wise, if you think about it. So a lot of this stuff, if Bungie's going by the lore, would be removed, and there wouldn't be anything for the Dreaming City instead of the amazing looks of what it has, and you wanted to go there to see how cool it looks in the hitbox. Of course, Dreaming City will have a big plot point probably next season to end off the annual pass for Beyond Light, and we'll probably see something later on with that, but I don't think so. But again, you could always put the Dreaming City content in the legacy thing, and you could always come back to it, put it in the game if people wanted to play the Last Wish raid or the dungeons. So again, it's not technically all gone, but the stuff like the Ascendant challenges and stuff like that, nobody really plays anymore, so it makes sense if they were going to remove the Dreaming City, and it would be good if they did, because all that space would go down to more expansions like the Witch Queen or Lightfall. So my next idea is that the two places, the Year 1 locations, the EDZ and Nessus. Now, of course, Nessus has been one of the main places we've been going for probably the whole entire Beyond Light kind of annual pass kind of season. All of Season of the Chosen was there, technically, if you think about it. A lot of stuff was down there in D2 Vanilla, but these two places have been in the game for a lot of time now. Now, of course, we already have two Earth locations, the Cosmodrome and the EDZ. Now, of course, if the leaks are true and Old Chicago or London or whatever comes into the Witch Queen, then we'll have three Earth locations. That just sounds very, very crazy in a way. I wouldn't agree with having three places on the same planet. I just don't agree with that in any way. and a lot of people might agree with me on that point. So if Old Chicago is really a location Bungie is planning to have something in the future, then the EDZ would probably gotta go. Now, of course, the EDZ is one of the biggest places in the game. It's actually gigantic and had a lot of stuff with the storyline from the Red War, but all that is gone. So what is there to do? The forges are gone, and a lot of stuff from the game is gone there. As well as Nessus, all after Season of the Chosen is gone and all that content. When Year 5 starts, then there's not a lot of stuff there to do anymore. And it can really get down to it. Of course, it has a lot of strikes. They have a lot of Crucible maps and all that kind of stuff. But again, it's getting a little bit stale there in that planet. Again, the EDZ is still gigantic, and the Cosmodrome is a great place that I would believe could continue in some way to the storyline. I guess it kind of did in Chosen, but yet, for new lights, if they want to experience the Cosmodrome for the first time, when there's new players coming in the Destiny in these next couple of years, then you could see that the Cosmodrome can still be a great place for them. So I wouldn't expect the Cosmodrome to go, and I would more expect the EDZ to go, and more size Nessus to go if they're not going to be more in the storyline in later on. So EDZ and Nessus would be my other choice that I would believe. Let me know your thoughts about if you either believe the Forsaken content or the Year 1 content, one of those ideas I had, would be removed in the Witch Queen, or if you have another idea on what other planet would be removed, I would love to hear it. Now, of course, Moon and Europa you can't really do anything with because they've been from expansions, and I don't think Bungie can just remove them off the spot. However, it is Bungie, so you could see it. I would be all down if they removed the Moon, but I don't think that would likely happen. But again, leave me know your thoughts. I would love to hear it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.